What's up, everybody? Old man boxing. It's about 66. Damn, look at me. It's about 6:40 in the morning, and I want to talk about something that I've been noticing over a long time. I just had a discussion in one of my videos, with the support of AJ. And this is something I should have mentioned before, but it kind of slipped my mind. But now it's back again. I want to talk about a category of boxing that is not talked about. Everybody, it seems like the narrative for the past over 20 years have been just defense and do we have heart, just the normal stuff. But here's a category that has been missing for a long time that I have not dropped, because there are two heavyweights who fit this category very well, and they are the only ones who are having the toughest time getting fights. That category is unpredictability. Excuse me. Look, y'all gotta understand that these guys like Anthony Joshua and the Triple G's, and I can't say Canelo because it seems like he's about taking on anybody, but y'all get who I'm talking about. These fighters fight people who they can predict. Let's talk about Anthony Joshua, since that seems to be the big talk, and everybody seems I can make one video about that man and tell you in my opinion, and boy, they come out the woodworks. Any other video I put out, they don't give a damn. And hey, I don't blame them. It's boxing. True indeed, it is boxing. But I'm just making a point here. But anyway, Anthony Joshua fights somebody. Let's talk about Parker. Parker is average, in my opinion. He can fight, yeah, he can box, and he has some skill. But in my opinion, it's normal. It's predictable if you know what you're doing. That's why Anthony Joshua took that fight. Now, I want you to check this. Anthony Joshua, let's say, who was that fight? He fought Povetkin. I don't know how much he got, but let's just say he got about 11 million to fight Povetkin. You're getting 11 million to fight somebody who is not known to be as dangerous as Deontay Wilder or Luis Ortiz. You can predict Povetkin, but Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz are the most unpredictable heavyweights, or fighters, period, point blank, in the sport of boxing. You can't predict what they're gonna do. So you would make that 11 million fighting Povetkin and then try to give Deontay Wilder 5 million, because you're trying to make it a high risk, high reward thing. But somebody like that's why they tell you that's where this term high risk, low reward come from. That's what Luis Ortiz is. They would say he's the high risk, low reward. The high risk part is he's unpredictable, and more than likely he's gonna knock your ass out. The unpredictability of Luis Ortiz makes him, you know what I'm saying? It makes him high risk. The unpredictability of Deontay Wilder makes him high risk, on the top of the fact that he has a right hand that have your ass seeing God for a few seconds. And Luis Ortiz is a southpaw. That's high risk. They don't want that type of smoke. Nobody does. That's why it's so hard for them to get a fight, because they cannot predict what they're going to do. That's why people say you cannot prepare for that shit. You can't prepare for it in sparring or anything, because everybody is just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These guys, they jump from A to Z to 5 to 10 to 11, from 0 to 100. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to convey to you guys. Y'all don't see that. That category used to be counted. Like, for instance, Ernie Shavers was considered unpredictable. And he could knock you out with either hand. Who wanted that? Not a whole lot of people wanted that. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get to you guys. So when you come over here, instead of all this, well, who has he fought? They say that, well, Wilder hasn't fought anybody. He only fought 2 notable fighters. Look, forget about all of that. What's the real reason why they don't want to fight Wilder? While Anthony Joshua is coming up with all these excuses, you folks are sitting up here talking about, Anthony Joshua offered to fight Deontay Wilder when he announced it on ESPN. We've been dealing with that for the longest time, man. Ain't nobody falling for that nonsense, man. Whatever. Yo, if you on ESPN, bring the goddamn contract to Deontay Wilder. Forget announcing it on damn ESPN. Go up in his face. That's how we do shit here in America. We don't do all that talking, man. Yeah, and that's what y'all not understanding. Deontay Wilder is not some freaking Wall Street dude who gonna play these little corporate games with you. That dude from the streets, man. He ain't trying to hear that shit. Nor us. We ain't trying to hear that. It's like, yo, you want to be real about it? Bring the contract to my face. You got my fucking phone number. I know y'all dudes be talking. Yo, AJ, I know you got his phone number. There's footage out there where you sat up there and said it yourself that y'all chatted with each other. So come on now. Let's be for real. Get on the phone. Yo, Wilder, check it out, man. Let's meet up. I'm in America. I'm doing the ESPN interview. After that, let's do this. And then we can put the shit on. We can put the shit on live ourselves. However you gonna do it, just do it. Get the media involved in. But see, I said that about Eddie Hearn the last 4 to 5, 6 times he been doing this contract shit. I said, yo, why y'all said, you said you was in New York. Y'all remember that time when he was in New York? You said you was in New York right now. So what you waiting for then? What are you waiting for? Why didn't you say, why didn't you call Wilder and say, hey man, I'm in New York, or I could fly down to you. You got money. You could get to Alabama in no time. In a private jet or something. Hearn, you got dough. You could have done that. What you think Wilder would have said no? He would have seen what you had to offer, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit that y'all talking about, AJ said this on ESPN, it don't mean nothing to me, man. That ain't how we rock here. We ain't all about talk, man. We about doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Old Man Boxing signing out. Peace.